Welcome back, Keepers of the Flame. And there's now an animal. I see it digging his way to China. So, again, with me, there's always animal noises. I apologize. So, anyway, we're going to do fire signs today. Sagittarius, you're up first. And then kind of, ooh, you're ready to talk. Let's go. I'm just going to, quick, this is alabaster. Typically, it's white. It's supposed to look like this. This is also alabaster. And this is alabaster. So, Zone of the Spirit. Alright, Sagittarius. What does the universe need you to know for this week? New moon in Aquarius on Friday. You are going to want to decide what you want to bring more into your life, what energies you want more of, or what energies you want to invite in, period. Because with the new moon, it's like a clean slate. And now you are going to start manifesting what you want. The other stuff is the shedding of the things that no longer serve, the releasing of the energies that are no longer for you. If you have a sun, moon, rising in Aquarius, you're going to want to preserve your vital life force energy, your chi, aka your sexual fluids, so you can still orgasm without ejaculating. Just, you look up white magic sex. What we typically perform is called black magic sex. So why not? Valentine's Day is coming up. Spice it up. Give yourselves a challenge. Have fun with it. Ooh. All right, Saggy, let's talk. Okay, jeez. Okay. Did you see that? Okay, Sag. I see you. Okay, so you've got sorry about the noise again. The Ace of Wands. This is also something else. I'll look it up in the. And then you've got the Nine of Pentacles, keeping a sovereign. Heck yeah. So you got the Ace of Wands. Sorry. Ooh. And then the Six of Cups. Okay. I feel like the Ace of Wands is another card. This deck, you can use it as a playing deck, but the major arcana is intermingled with the Strength. This is a Strength card. I was like, where's the Lion? It's not a Sun card. This is also the Strength card. Okay, let's double check and make sure the Six of Hearts isn't something else as well. Is the Lovers. Sagittarius, we have those spicy. Listen there. I didn't even need to tell you that advice. Oh my goodness. Ooh. Four Cups. However, you are not turning down anybody's emotional cup. You're like, pour it on me. Look at her. She's like, go ahead. See if I can. Nothing is going to disturb this lovely little mood you're in. Go, as you go. Just remember, like, February 14th isn't the most Lover's Day out of the year. Typically, it's more St. Patrick's Day. That's the more lovey-dovey, if you will. So just keep that in mind. That, like, if you and your significant other are like, or if you just don't. It's not you. It's not them. It's the energy coming onto the planet that you really have to work hard through. So this might be you saying no to the emotional cup of BS coming your way. So nothing's going to ruin this for you, though. Like, dare I say, if you... I'll get it done, my dams. Go, Sag, you go. You can totally practice white magic sex all by yourself. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Love you, Sagittarius. What else? The Sagittarius need to know coming in for energy. Ooh. It's from the bottom. what's the read? 4 of Clubs in reverse and the 6 of Pentacles in the, well, can't really tell if that's upright or not. But the 4 of Wands is in reverse. So maybe you're just making a portal here. In this deck, there technically isn't any reversals, but I feel like you might be opening a portal to equal give and take. What are we doing? Okay, Saggy. Usually I don't get into this stuff, but here we are. This says to me like major glow up, and you are going to probably start to understand and access your power here. Not just in a sexual way, but in kind of the grand scheme of things. Like this energy right here feels like there's so much permeating. There's vines here, there's vines there, there's people on the table with all sorts of like silverware and whatever else. Look at these are all growing. So, oh, shoot, sorry. That is my piping hot tea. Okay. And then look at this guy. The Fibonacci sequence here. You're just like, well, Jupiter's your ruler, so that would make sense. Alright. And this guy, oh, this guy, he's like, yeah. Okay, sorry. Alright, go Sag, go. Alright. So this is probably going to be something that really, there's 2 4s here. Maybe it's something in the home. You got 2 4s and 2 6s and a 9. Those are good numbers. And an ace. Something in the home, something in the heart, and magic. Definitely expanding here. Alright, okay. Ooh. This would be the equivalent to the Knight of Swords. So maybe you're looking for some energy that is going to be more educational on the mental side. Maybe you look up that video about white magic sex and see how that reciprocation takes place. Alright, Sagittarius. Okay. Oop, there it is. 3 of Wands. Traveling. Well, that's your favorite thing to do. Maybe that's what you do. That's how you get to that mental space. Because when we travel to new places, we're creating new neural pathways in our brain. So even if it's just like you take a drive on a road you've never been before, whatever it is, or you take your bike out, or you go for a walk, or whatever it is, and just tootle along someplace you've never explored before. Could totally do that. Or you can go astral traveling, tour that realm. You have the means here. Wink, wink, nudge a nudge. I'm trying to remember the guy. If I think of it. The channel. I've linked his channel before and just been like, please go subscribe to this guy so I don't have to keep linking it. Astro something. I just can't remember the rest of it. Okay. Moving on. Alright, rest of the read. Ooh, okay. Wow, just should have just looked at the bottom. Got it. The 2 of Pentacles. Okay, so this is going to be... Sorry. Good boy, Anna. Good boy. So this is going to be like... This is for the 2 of Pentacles. I always see it as the conveyor belt out into the ethos. So you're starting down here in the earthly realm energetics. And then you're going to see how that translates out into the cosmos and comes back to you. So, yeah, experiment away. You already know what you want here. So, and again, you don't need to use the fluid to manifest either. You can use it through energetic orgasm. You don't need, and you don't need to be having sex. Not required. Okay, love you. Meditation. Meditate, meditate, meditate. Wherever this is. 5 of Cups. Yeah, you might have to shed. Yeah, well, that's new moon. You just spent however long trying to, like, release whatever it is. So what we fail to understand is that lunar energy is working on us, whether we like it or not, whether we set our intention towards it or not. But it'd be nice to pay attention to it, just so we ride the waves better when we understand the energetics that are coming in and taking us for a ride. Okay? So something here needs to die and fall away. A thought pattern, a belief structure, a way of life. Could be relationships, emotional triggers here. Emotional cups that just need to be spilled and let go of. Okay? That's always coming. That's always coming in. We're constantly evolving as human beings, whether we like it or not. We can suppress that and make ourselves sick with it. Yeah. That's why a lot of people find illness, is because they don't honor the changes that are trying to happen in their bodies. And then they end up making themselves sick. So if you can honor that, keep sovereign, which you are doing here, and keep authentic. Which it definitely looks like you're doing. You're not taking any bullshit. You're like, all right, we're going to go over here and try this. Boop, boop, boop. All right. Let's get the, ooh, okay. Hang on. I was going to say the 4s. Clarified death. Okay, so something maybe in the home just needs to be revamped. Now, again, this doesn't mean physical death. This means when you're sitting there and meditating on your life, on life in general, whatever it is, there's something in the home here that you're creating or have created or somebody else has brought in for you that no longer serves. It might have served at one point and you're like, why would I want to get rid of that? It did good in the past. Well, not anymore. That's what evolution is. Shedding patterns that no longer serve. It very well could have served a purpose at one point, but right now on the pathway to evolution, it's just not fitting. It's not jiving. So rather than focus on clinging to it, just release it. Let it go and make room for new stuff to come in. Okay? This is just the rebirth card. So it can't rebirth if it doesn't first die. There's no way that happens. Okay? So starting from ground zero on something here. And it doesn't look like it's a bad thing. It's just something you just need to shed. And it might make you a little emotional, but I don't see you really holding on to it. I feel like you're going to travel past it and be like, all right, well, what is this energy, this new, fresh energy that I'm experiencing? Feed back to me. Okay, so it feels like you're, all right, fine. 7 of Embers. Reborn, Phoenix. Okay. Yep, that's the rebirth. So 7 of Wands in this deck was the Embers. It's like a protection, like you're sitting up on your meditative, whatchamacallit, having, maybe an emotional trigger and whatever else, and this whole process just blooms from that. The death and rebirth. The death and then the rising up. Check your Scorpio placements. 8th house placements. That's the 3rd time death and rebirth showed up in your read. We're going to get that taken care of. Check your Gemini read. I got what looks to be twins here and twins there. All right. A lot of equals, 4s and 6s. That's your 3rd 4. That's 3 4s. Something divine is trying to come in. Don't block it. Love you. All right. Ooh. I was going to do 6s next. Is that it for 6s? Because I missed the last one. All right. There's the 6s. Okay. The 9 of Trees. So that is going to be Pentacles. Okay, so the 6s is what's helping you become sovereign. Maybe this is the Lovers with you pairing with yourself, or beginning to understand that when you go out into the world, you begin to learn how to see what resonates and what's not resonating. We have this weird conception that if it shows up for you, it's obviously resonating, but it doesn't mean that it's necessarily your exact frequency. It just might have a little molecule of something in it that needs to like be mixed into your molecules, if that makes sense. So everything we're magnetized to does not mean that it's like automatically for us. And I think this feels like you're starting to understand that. Keeping it sovereign, but beginning to read the energy as far as, is this person in my best interest? Does this person have their own best interest at heart? What is this purpose of this energetic interaction exchange? What's it here for? What's it serve a purpose for? And it could be just could be somebody you see in passing and be like, oh, that person's interesting. What does that person have to teach me? See, you could have like an experience where you're magnetized to somebody and you're confusing it with like this weird pair bonding mentality, but it doesn't always have to be that. It has to do with, there's an energetic exchange that's required to happen, and it does not have to be the sexual type, but you're learning to differentiate the two. What needs to go and what needs to stay. What needs to go and what needs to stay. What's consistent and what's just fleeting with this Knight of Swords here. So your coming and going is starting to get really mentally crystal clear for you. So you're beginning to understand how keeping sovereign is going to definitely elevate you. And authenticity is the highest frequency you can get on. It's not love and light. It's not. People think it is. It's totally not. It's authentic. It's looking at the totality of who you are and bringing it all to the table. And sitting there with it and being like, yep, this is it. If I can't look at it, how am I going to remedy it? If I can't look at it, how am I going to revel in it? Most of us don't have problems looking at with our flaws. Most of us have problems looking at our beauty, our glory, our weird freak flags that don't really harm anyone, including ourselves, but we just don't want the world to see. Because we know that when that happens, people start magnetizing, and sometimes it's not always good. But you have total control, and you're starting to figure that out here, over who stays, who goes, and who gets to come into your field. You have total control over that. And that is going to help you find this equal give and take, and possibly, someone who is going to come in and stay and be rocking awesome, and you guys can rock it out together. Pun intended. Okay. 6 of birds, moving to safer waters. 5 of trees, that's pentacles. So you might end up having to leave some people out in the cold. I saw a really freaking hilarious meme that was something about like friend zoned. Something about friend zoned, but the lady who commented on the meme that says friend zoned said, oh, my preferred term is fuck buzzards. So you might need to shed some of that here, and you might have been emotionally attached to people that were just fuck buzzards, but you like knew they were fuck buzzards, so you couldn't get too close to them because you knew they were running game, I think is what they call it. But yeah, it is for you to find out on this map. So you're supposed to be doing this. It's not like, oh, people have this weird attachment to some sort of weird regale thing where if I'm suffering, it's because I did it. It's my fault. No, sometimes we just have to go through things to evolve, right? Sometimes we get ourselves into muck. Oh, freaking hell yeah. Sometimes it's leftover residue from the last life or previous lifetimes. And sometimes it's just, look, if you want to evolve and upgrade, you got to go through a little pinch. Let it pinch. Sit through it. Get some yin yoga going on and sit through it. Because this is just the pathway as it is right now. We're working on trying to make it not that. But until we do, this is the way the gamuts run. So, right, if we can get the punishment reward crap mentality out of people's skulls, it'll stop perpetuating itself on the planet. 7 of trees, 7 of pentacles. That's watching things grow slowly. Sacrifice. Picking and choosing what you sacrifice for. So many times, again, with the societal constructs, we're given the, oh, you must sacrifice this. You must do this. No, you get to pick and choose what you sacrifice for. So if you want something, you got to start making sacrifices for it. Time, energy, resources, whatever it is, working towards it. Okay? And then the shapeshifter. So you're going to learn how to kind of snappage. Hold up. Wait a minute. Okay, the Ace of Lotuses. Okay, fill in your own cup. Boop, boop. Your authentic self is here somewhere. But the problem with authenticity is people get this weird construct in their head that they have to stay as one thing all the time. But that's what authenticity is, being solid and solidified in who you are. No, it is shape-shifting. It is being who you are in the moment, which means if I'm angry and PO'd and whatever else, maybe I don't go out in the world with that. Or if I'm feeling like, I need a little bit of something from the ethos or whatever, I'll ask for it. Or, if I feel like putting on green lipstick instead of red, that's what I do. Or if I feel like wearing no makeup, that's what I do. I'm trying to put it out in the ethos that it's okay to interchange. It doesn't have to be consistent all the time, 100%. Same. Switch it up. Go with your mood. That's what the energies are there for, is so you can express yourself fully as a human being. That's what we're here for, expressing ourselves fully as human beings. And so people don't like that. They want consistency and whatever else. And that's fine. Some people can provide that perfectly and have no qualms about it. There's some of us, you'll find that here. This is not minimalist environment. Okay, I'm an alchemy, weird, little, fingers in the pie, in all the pies person. Okay, so we need to allow each other to exist how we need to exist in the world and not make some sort of cult movement out of everything. Just like veganism and whatever else, dietary needs. We're just going to have to learn to accept each other as we are. If we can't learn and grow with it, that's okay. That's just not your tribe. Take the knowledge and just keep moving. Keep moving. Sagittarius, I'm Sagittarius rising. I need that. I need it. I need to have the vast web of things. I have to see it. Maybe that's Scorpio too. But anyway, I need my eagle eye view, and I need to have things that constantly are filling me. That's how I fill my cup. Mental stimulation. I know. Are you a psychopath? Probably not. I just like mental stimulation. It just got left out of that blasted love language book. And maybe that's your missing key, because you got a 4 of Swords as your final 4 here. Maybe that's where you feel at home, is mental stimulation. So let's get a read on the sword energy. Oh, that's what, okay. Missed that one. The unknown. Okay, so you're going to have to start embracing things that you don't know about. And that's for Sagittarius. That's so easy. All right. Now let's get the mental energy clarified. 3 of Lotuses. Okay, so you might need to get out there, be a little socialite, touch on some people. Like, hey, what do you think about this? Hey, how do you deal with this? Hey, mama. And again, this could be online environment because we're all on self-isolation mode right now, where we're shedding the old, but we're not quite ready to pick up that new thing yet. That new modality of existing where we can be authentic without being judged, shunned, da-da-da-da-da-da. And this is a planetary timeout that we get for that. And that's okay. It's happening all over the globe. It's not just you. It's not just me. It's everybody. It's having a planetary timeout because Aquarius demands honesty and authenticity and integrity. And if you bring anything else to the table, okay. Alright, let's get the... Alright, these 3 cards. The 3 of Wands, 5 of Cups, and the 2 of Pentacles. 2 of Pentacles, 2 of Trees. Okay. So again, you're going to understand how traveling and emotional desires and emotional things manifest themselves in your environment when you put them up. On the... whatchamacallit. Sarah, do you need... So you have... Where's the air element here? That's not... Look at that Aquarian card right there. A cloud in the sky with a flange. Okay. There it is. Okay. I was like... Holy bejesus. Oh, this one. I was like, what happened? Past... Okay, like I said, it could be past life stuff that's triggering this. So if you get confused... Yeah, you could get confused a little bit when you're trying to figure this out. So if you're stepping into that unknown, and you're like, I can't find this. My dog snores weird. Sorry. So I can't find the source of whatever this unknown thing is, where I'm trying to fill my cup and find my authenticity and shapeshift until I can weave through my life map. It could be something that you're just not able to access at this point in time. Maybe look into past lives. That could be a thing. Maybe go through and see if you can find a Akashic record keeper human. Pretty sure that's how you say that word. The Akashic records. I'm going to take a swig. So, don't be shy about exploring new avenues on how to deal with this new energy. Don't hold back from it. Connect with like-minded people who have an open heart and an open mind about new ideas that they can get in the flow with you. Because oftentimes we find ourselves really isolated in our own communities because for the large proportion of the societies, it's not quite out in the open, these different modalities of living a spiritual life other than the religious ones. So don't let that dampen your spirits. Don't give up. Keep searching. Keep moving forward. Keep seeking that which resonates with you. And if that means sitting in meditation every day for 21 days and not consulting with everybody else, that's what that means. But it will bring you to a frequency where people will start coming out of the woodwork, so to speak. Because we're out here. Hi, we're out here. It's just a matter of finding those people that are going to be in the same mental, emotional, physical, spiritual space. And that takes time, and that's okay. This is a new transition for everybody. So you're not alone in this. Absolutely not. It's just going to take a hot minute. And you're well on your way. You're like freaking sovereign, shining. You have the strength to do this. It's just you're like, and that's Aquarius energy too. You know, the fog. So don't turn on the brights. Sit in the fog. Sit in the confusion. Let it overwhelm you. Let's get a mob card. Give you some. Get through this. Dog goddess energies. Alright. You want to look at this quick? Go ahead. Alright, let's get you a card before time runs out. Saggy! Best advice for Sagittarius. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Venus in the sky. Ooh. Alright, here we go. Friggin'. This is a Valentine's Day read if I ever had one. Good Lord. Okay, what number are you? 42 for my number fiends. Alright, here we go. Be magnetic. Ooh, okay. You possess a uniquely mesmerizing beauty. Embody it now for your own personal enjoyment and to bless the world with divine light. Oof. Venus is the goddess of love and the brightest planet in the sky. In both these roles, she both receives and broadcasts radiance. It is as if she is swimming in an ocean of brilliance, absorbing it, sharing it, and reveling in it. As she both bathes and blesses the world with divine luminosity, she leverages these polarities of receiving and giving to continuously increase her own glorious glow. Be a devotee of your own magnificence. Cherish the goddess-like beauty within you. Cleanse away anything that limits your shine. Patiently coax your inherent sparkle with relaxation and inspiration, self-adornment and self-care. Essentially, you must now find the energy of magnetism, sweetness, and attraction within you. You can easily use that energy to draw love, romance, attention, abundance, and anything else you desire. The goddess of love does not restrict her charms to the young or conveniently attractive. She blesses and dwells within us all. We can all call on her and utilize her magic. This intrinsic current of romance can inspire us to take exciting chances, make positive changes, and see the mystery and the majesty of life existence. No matter what your question or current situation, your answer is this. Access the quality of divine beauty within. Invoke the love goddess, surrender to her, and let her take over. Fall in love with nature, with music, with colors, with textures, and with scents. Slowly savor smooth chocolate or sweet fruit. Sway to a hypnotic beat. Gaze at the sunlight dancing in the sea. Once you are well and truly following and shining, the goddess beauty's momentum will effortlessly carry you towards the sweetest and loveliest of lands. Okay. All right, Saju. Rock this out. I know. I have no advice. You just go, love. Just go all the way. Don't hold back. Okay, love you. Keep your flame.